Hello and welcome to the Pink Grape. My name is Anthony Metzger. I'm a winemaker and certified sommelier. Here at the Pink Grape, I interview winemakers from all over the planet. I conduct my interviews via Skype and record them live to bring you face-to-face with winemakers from all over the world. So without further ado, please enjoy the show and be sure to subscribe. Simona, welcome to the show Wines of the World. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me, Anthony.
And
I'm glad to be here with you.
Thank you. So you're a winemaker. How did you become a winemaker? How did you get into the wine industry?
Well, the story goes back in Romania.
Okay.
So I am a Romanian winemaker. I am coming from a small family, but my brother is also a winemaker.
So Romania, we don't actually hear much about Romania and wine together. We don't, at least here in the U.S. Myself, I haven't heard much talk, or I didn't even really know that they made wine. I guess I could assume that, but what can you tell us about Romanian wine?
We are actually ancient in winemaking.
Sure.
Is one of the first country where the winemaking began, because we are just close to Georgia.
Yep.
And what I can say why you don't hear about Romanian wines is because we also had our communist period.
Sure.
If you know about it.
Okay.
And in this period, our contact with other countries was very restricted.
Have you traveled? I know you're going to South Africa in 2 days, but have you traveled before and made wine? And
Yes,
what countries have you made wine in?
I started with France, as I told you.
Yep.
Then I went to United States in Maryland region.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's quite new.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Not many people know about it, but yeah, you can do wine there.
Sure.
I've been twice in New Zealand.
Okay.
Once in California, in Napa.
Wow.
In South Africa. I've been winemaking in Romania.
Yeah.
For more than a year.
Yeah.
And I've done a few harvests in France.
What's like the main differences, like culturally, would you say, compared to like your home country of Romania, and then you come to the United States? What kind of shocked you culturally?
In United States, you can do about quite everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. You don't really have rules. Like, you eat what you eat, you go have fun, you travel, you meet people, you speak with... It's very social.
Sure.
Yeah. In the United States, I felt like I could say everything or do anything I would like to.
Oh, very nice. What did you do for fun in New Zealand? I mean, yeah, you're at the wineries and you're working the harvest, but like when you get off, on like a weekend, what do you do for fun in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, when you go for vintage, it's only fun.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you live with different peoples.
Yeah.
You are working with different peoples. So in New Zealand is winemaking and traveling in the same time, and socializing with people from different countries.
Yeah.
At Indovine, we were, I think, 50 people from at least, 20, 30 countries.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of exchange.
Yeah.
So we were we was doing a 12-hour shift.
Yep.
We were having like a beer day twice a week.
Fun. Nice.
I was night shift, so the beer day started at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, New Zealand is great for meeting a lot of people from everywhere.
You've traveled all over the world and got all these experiences. What is it that you love about wine most? Why are you willing to travel all around the planet and dedicate yourself to winemaking? What is it that you love about wine so much?
Well, I think everything started with passion for what I'm doing. Then I started learning, and just learning winemaking is like learning history. Sure. I think the wine is a part of our history and is going through centuries until now. And other thing what I love about wine is it allowed me to travel, meet people, and know a lot of about all the countries where I've been to, from cultural aspects, or I don't know, traveling, seeing different parks, or all
Sure.
that.
Say it's like one of your family members' birthdays, and you want to, this person really likes wine, and you want to get them a bottle of wine for their birthday, but you don't want to get a traditional wine that they already know and that they already really like. What kind of wine would you get them that perhaps is less known, but is also really nice and really good and really unique?
So now you want to like really like a name and a kind of grapes,
Well,
no?
well, just the type of wine. Like for me, like if I'm going to answer this question, I really like to get people Asu wines from the Tokai region because
Okay.
I find that they're really, I find like it's one of the best wines in the world, but it's also, at least here in the U.S., not as well known. And so when somebody tries it, they're really surprised and really enjoy it. Is there any wines like that that you know of that?
Yes, actually, I am kind of doing like this with my boyfriend because he's French, I
Yeah,
am Romanian.
sure.
And when we are going to my family, we kind of take French wines
Okay.
from his region. That his regions means Tavel wines or Rhone Valley wines.
Yep.
And when we are coming back in France, we are bringing Romanian wines.
Nice. Okay, great.
We specially brought wines from where we worked before because
Sure.
we was both working in two Romanian wineries,
Okay.
and then other autochthon kind of wines that we couldn't make it discovered here in his family.
Nice. Well, I like what you said for this scenario is that when you go visit your family in Romania, you bring the local French wine, and then when you reverse it, you bring over the local Romanian wines that you've made.
Yes.
I like that because I kind of do that too when I go on my travels. I always buy my favorite American wine, the wine I think's best, and it actually comes from Napa Valley.
Make people discover.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and I'll bring it when I was in Armenia. I brought the man a bottle of like one of my favorite Napa Valley wines, and I know he really, really appreciated it because over there you're not able to buy this wine, and it might be the only wine in the entire country of that specific wine I brought him. So it's really cool to bring a wine that represents your home place to a different country and exchange that with the other people.
I agree.
Very nice. Okay, and this is the last question, and I ask this question every interview, and that is, if you could drink a bottle of wine with anybody from history, who would you drink a bottle of wine with?
Okay, so I was thinking to this question, Thomas Jefferson,
Oh,
because,
okay.
and I'm thinking to this because he was one of the person that brought French wines in United States,
That's right.
and I don't know, maybe this is, I don't know much about this history, but maybe this is how French wines become like really known
Oh, sure.
in America. In America,
Yeah.
that
Thank you very
good luck
much.
to you.
Yeah, thank you. Talk to you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
To you. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Pink Grape. Make sure you check in next week as I'll be releasing a new interview with a winemaker. If you have any questions that you would like me to ask a winemaker during any of my interviews, just reach out to me through my social media accounts, which you can find on my website, thepinkgrape.com. Make sure you check out my website this week as I'll be releasing some really fun, interesting wine stories. Thank you, and please be sure to subscribe.